Hey, what's up, gamers? Welcome back on a Wednesday! Who's hyped? Who's hyped for some Wednesday gaming? I know I am. Oh, look at this. It's getting a little dark. It's getting a little dark outside. What's going on here? I thought I had my colors all adjusted. I swear I had it perfect, and this cloud had to just come in and for my whole time. Hey, what's up? What's up? Miles, I assume? Based on username. What's up? Thanks for tuning in. Here we are. I said I would stream, and here it is. We're streaming. We are streaming. Good to have you here. Miles is from a... Hold on, let me get my music turned down just a little bit here. Let's go somewhere in there. From a Discord server that I recently joined, and is a fellow game designer. So I was like, you should stop in. I stream game design every Wednesday and Friday. And believe it or not, here they are. So awesome to have you. We have a fun stream in store today. I say that not because I don't think it's going to be fun. I do think it's going to be fun. I will say, maybe not the most prepared I've ever been for a stream. Okay, maybe not the most prepared, but that's all right. We've got some fun, some stuff in store. Mostly, I have some exciting news to get to. And then I assume we'll do some gaming. We got some. We might bust Gachapon back out. We might get a little Battleground States action going as well. That actually just went up on the website for free. You can download it in this new section of the website that I've got called the Demo Zone. I'm calling it the Demo Zone. It's just called the demo. It's just demos on the website. But you know what? Why don't we go ahead and have a look at that right now? Let's start there. This is one of the pieces of news that I want to get to. Also, Arl will be joining us here shortly. He is recently home and making some last-minute preparations for our stream, so we'll have him here shortly. While we kill time here, first of all, we got the hotness list. We will go over this. Maybe not the hotness list. Actually, there is. I do see a couple new entries on the hotness list, but certainly we'll be looking at this crowdfunding countdown. There's a couple on here that I want to talk about, specifically this Beast Hunt, which I have received several Instagram ads for over the past few days, and which has art of questionable origins. Why don't we put it that way? So we'll see what you guys think about that. But before we get into that, we gotta wait for Arl. We're not going to get into this without Arl being here. And speak of the devil, here he is. Arl, what's up?
Hello, how are you?
I'm quite good. You're quite quiet today. Are you whispering? We're doing inside voices?
I think I am.
Okay. Well, I have you at 200 now. I can always crank this up as well. Do the little headset adjust. Yeah. Maybe this is what I needed to do. Give me a little test. Give me a little check.
Hello, it's me.
I'm much better. Perfect. Now we're gaming.
Cool.
What's up, dude? How's your day been?
What's up? Wow, I just clicked on your stream and I got an ad, so you're welcome for that.
Yo, let's go! That is one of the points of news that I want to get to today. We are officially a monetized stream.
Woohoo!
Yippee! Maybe not quite as exciting for you guys as it is for me. I'll also say not that exciting for me. I'm not doing this as a money making thing, but I did finish all of my submitting all of my affiliate paperwork. Let me share screen with you here real quick, Arl, just so you can kind of get in on this action.
Yeah.
Finished all of my paperwork over the weekend, got that submitted, and so we are you're going to see some ads now. Sorry, not much I can do, but I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Can I turn those off somehow? I think probably not. Yeah, probably not.
Also, you don't want to do that because then you don't make money. So.
Well, I don't know. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. You know what? My time is valuable. You can watch an ad. Right? Who can't watch an ad? It is also, speaking of Twitch monetization, the more exciting part of it is that you can now subscribe to my channel. Whoa. How cool is that? Important thing to note here is that if you have a Twitch Prime membership or Amazon Prime membership, I should mention, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, and you get one free sub every month. And if I'm the only sub you're watching, if I'm the only reason you're on Twitch, then might as well just toss that my way. Oh, and look at this. Arl, our very first sub ever.
How
very
exciting.
first sub. Quite exciting. I'm excited. You seem excited.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Wow. You are going to get a neat little yeah. My time. Yeah, absolutely. You got to, that's the mantra. You got to remind yourself. But you are going to get a little first badge on your next to your name, which, as I understand it, the first 10 subscribers to the channel will get this cool little one that pops up next to their name in this channel for the rest of time. So, extra incentive, little extra incentive to check that out if you haven't already. Yeah. So that's point number 1 of news. Point number 2, which is even more exciting, I would say, is that tomorrow I will be receiving in the mail, direct from the factory, the pre-production copies of Mythmash and Draft Duel. How neat is that? How neat is that? It's the final version. It's the full color. Got everything in there. Shrink wrapped, I assume. So I think Friday we're going to unbox those. We're going to have a little unboxing party. And yeah, I'm pumped. I'm excited. It's pretty cool.
That's so cool.
It's so cool. It's so cool. Thank you, TJ. What's up, dude? Welcome back. Good to have you here. Just going over a little bit of news at the start.
Do you think when you get your copies that you'll like kind of put them in a big pile and then jump into them like Scrooge McDuck jumps into a pile of money?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that was the first thing I was planning on doing when those get here. Actually, so thank you for reminding me. Yeah, so that's point number 2 of news. It just keeps on coming though, because Friday, so tomorrow's Thursday, we get Mythmash and Draft Duel. Friday, I have another box full of games set to be delivered, which is my Gen Con haul. So we've got lots of stuff in there. I've got my coveted copy of Arcs is in there. So I think we might Friday's stream might just be a big unboxing stream, assuming that the Gen Con box gets here in time as well. We might just kind of look at a bunch of hop on the tabletop, look at a bunch of games. Yeah, that's in the works. So yeah, I want to do some content with those too. I want to, unbox them, and I don't want to review them, but I think the more appropriate term would be like game analysis. I don't want to get pigeonholed into being like a board game reviewer, but I do want to look at games kind of through the lens of like a designer and talk about, what's cool, I assume it's all going to be cool. I only bought games that I thought looked cool. So anyways, that's in the works as well. Look forward to that. Third point of news. Like I said, it just keeps on rolling. Check this out. We're hopping over to sp1cy.com, my website. Yo, TJ, thanks for the sub, my guy. Woo! Appreciate it. Woo! That's 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. You get that. You got that nice little founder badge first next to your name permanently for the rest of my channel. So definitely some value that you're getting there. Thanks for the sub, TJ. Really appreciate it. Yeah, we're on spicy.com, sp1cy.com, my website. You'll notice there is a new tab up at the top, demos. Check this out. What is this? So this is where it's a work in progress. I only have 2 games up right now, but I plan to flesh it out more in the future. You can download all of the games that I play on stream. How cool is that? So Battleground States is up here. You just click the little, it's as easy as you click the thing, you click this, it's going to download right there. You can see it's number 2 because I've already tested this a few times. It's a nice little zip file. It's got all the cards for you to print and play and test it out. And you can play the games I make on stream just like it says on the tin.
I like that when you scroll down a little bit though, it kind of goes to spicy caveman talk where you just say, I make on stream.
I make on
Like,
stream.
I make on stream.
It's true. I do make on stream.
You do, yeah.
So both statements are correct. You can play them, and I do make them on stream. So Battleground States is there. Mythmash, Chrono Clash is there. I'm going back and forth about whether to put up the base version of Mythmash as well. So anyways, that's all here. You can download that as well. And I would also like to get the Tabletop Simulator files on here as well. I'm thinking about maybe offering that up as a... Yo, Miles, what? Thank you so much, guys. We even have a hype train going. Let's go.
Whoa,
that's
hype
crazy.
train.
First day in the affiliate program, and we already have a hype train. That's bonkers, guys. That's absolutely bonkers. Thanks for the support. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. So this is here. Hop on there, help yourselves, get some downloads going. Tabletop Simulator files are soon to come. I'm thinking about maybe putting those behind a membership wall. So setting up something where if you're subscribed to the channel, you get access to a special page on here that has the Tabletop Simulator files. I don't know. Maybe we'll experiment with it as part of the free stuff to start. I don't know. Much to consider, but that is in the works as well. So, I think that is all of the news. I think. Maybe we'll get to some more later on, but dude, what is up with this lighting today? This window next to me just keeps getting darker and lighter and darker and lighter, and I keep having to go back in here and adjust my brightness settings. Can you believe this? How's a guy supposed to stream like this?
He's supposed to. He can't work under these conditions.
I just can't. This is just too difficult. All right. Well, thanks for bearing with me through all that exciting news, guys. I hope you thought it was as exciting as I was. Now let's get into arguably even more exciting Board Game Geek news. What is on this freaking list? Couple new contenders, new arrivals on the hotness list that I'm down to look at briefly. We were going over this before you got here, Arl, but there's one game in particular on this crowdfunding countdown that I want to do a little sleuthing on. I've been served several Instagram ads for it over the past few days.
Oh,
and, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. I have
and they're all up
potential
in
beef.
Metabusiness Suite, putting money in it.
Yeah, I bet so. Let's look at this. I, Napoleon. Step into the boots of Napoleon Bonaparte in this... it's a solo game. Look at this. We like to see a solo game.
I feel like you never see solo games on the hotness. That's kind of exciting.
Never. Is it only... It's only one player. Wow. Okay.
I think solitaire games deserve more love, so...
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
I tend to agree. I'll tell you, as part of a company that primarily designs solo first games, it's a different beast to design, I think, a solo game than it is to design a head-to-head game. You're relying on different facets of fun to make it worth playing, I think. A lot of the time that ends up getting expressed through like thematics, you know?
Yeah.
Becomes a lot more about the art, the theme, you feel like you're doing what the game is supposed to be doing, and less about like mechanics, although even the mechanics as well. You're dancing a fine line between like it needs to be a puzzle, but it needs to not feel like it's just a numbers puzzle.
Yeah.
So, but I do...
It's like a lot of these images are like sample images, like they'll keep being labeled like sample this and sample that. So
yeah, I'm not even sure what I'm looking at here. It looks like just the games library page for who makes this, GMT? Yeah, GMT Games. I've got some friends over at GMT Games. I know them.
Is it Greenwich Mean Time Games?
No
Is
way.
that the GMT?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you what it stands for, but I'm positive that it's not that.
Okay.
Positive. Yeah, I have nothing really to say about what I see here. It's a solo game, but it's hard to kind of suss out what all's going on. It looks like there's a lot of places to put cards. Oh, here's this little thing up here again.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's not a pull from their website. Maybe it's this part of the... Okay.
Wow.
All right, interesting. Some token action. We love to see some tokens. Yeah, looks like we're big Greenwich Munich time guy. Okay.
Oh,
I
sure.
Sure. If you say so, TJ. If you say so. All right, cool. Solo game. It's about Napoleon. You're placing cards. You got some tokens. It's made by GMT Games. They do a lot of like their games are pretty heavy. So I'm not surprised to see the state of this board. I assume that this game also follows in those footsteps as well. So that is I Napoleon, top of the hotness list. Let's go GMT. Very exciting for them. Galileo Galilei.
That's his name.
Okay.
That's Galileo's name.
I was unaware. I just know the first part.
You have to, sometimes in life, you have to do a cool thing because you have a dumb name, you know? Like,
Yeah,
that's
what are you gonna
propels you forward.
Yeah, truly. I can appreciate that. I think if my name was Galileo Galilei, I would probably also feel the same way. Feel compelled to.
I also have a lot of history on the hotness list, it seems. Yeah.
Yeah, what's
truly.
going on here? What's going on this hotness list?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's just the two, but still.
When we get to the end of the hotness list,
that's kind of historical.
When we get to the end, we actually have to take a
there's a little quiz.
History exam. So
yeah, okay.
There will be a quiz on this at the end. So.
That's funny. Well, let's not get to the end of it then, because I am not trying to do a quiz today. Frosted Games. Okay. Wait, hold on. This must be different language versions, I assume. Different different publishers, mind you.
Oh.
So I'm looking at. There's Rex Publishing, which I've never heard of, and then these two, which I've also
never heard of. Yeah.
Oh wait, there's the pink. I don't know what's going on here. It's just different covers for the game. Okay. Looks like you're doing planets. You got a telescope. You're doing some planet stuff, and maybe getting them in alignment. I think that's one of the things that you probably know more about this than I do. Arl, what's Galileo? What did he do? What's his big claim to fame?
I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna be super wrong about this. Did Galileo find like heliocentric theory where the planets revolve around the sun? Was that his whole thing that he did?
Sure. Yeah, sure. That sounds right.
He did like our solar system. He was super into our solar system and figuring out how it worked.
Sick. Well, seems like this is right in line with that.
Yeah.
And
DJ says big sphere Earth guy. Yeah, that was him, and the church hated him. That's true.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yep.
Because the church was like, everything orbits Earth, and then he was like, I don't think that's true. So, yeah.
And they were like, you're defying God.
He's correct.
That. Yeah. This is a cool thing for a box to do. Check that out. You line it all up. It makes it
really cool.
So cool. So cool. You think they're going to capitalize that on storefront shelves? Because I kind of don't think so.
I don't think so, but...
Oh, well. What can you do? What can you do? All right. Well, that's... this is all prototype images, so don't... well, I don't know. These are some pretty clear card images. This looks to me... I don't know. We don't have enough info here for me to make assumptions on what's going on in the game. But it looks like a medium weight history. That's enough. We don't need to look at this anymore. I've seen enough. Have you seen enough, Arl?
I've seen enough.
Okay.
I think once a month we should find a game like that's just like we should take a game like Galileo Galilei. That's like based on the concept of something, and we should see how close we can come to making another game that's similar to it. Like we just make a game that's like,
oh, we're trying to recreate this game, except
not the game, but like the concept. Like now we make a game that's like Guglielmo Marconi, and it's about the invention of radio waves.
Okay.
And it's like, all right, well, if Galileo could get his own game, then Marconi can get his own game too. Sure.
Interesting. I gotta say, I don't quite understand the pitch here, but
yeah, it's okay.
I'll like the idea. Yeah,
I'll get back to you.
Well, yeah, let's discuss further at a later date. For now, crowdfunding countdown.
Yeah.
Our favorite. Or
Who's
a classic.
Who's locked in your crosshairs right now? I have to know.
Okay, we'll get to it. They're on the second page, but Beast Hunt. That's the one. That's the one I'm.
Okay, we'll get to Beast Hunt.
I don't know if excited is the word I would use to describe the way that I'm looking forward to looking at it, but
Jurassic Feud ends in 3 hours.
Wow, should we back it? Let's find out.
I'm just letting everybody know right
Dino
now.
Minis. Holy moly, that's a big mini.
Those are really nice, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. You know, I see this cover art for the game, and I don't really expect the minis to go that hard, but here we are.
Yeah.
You are.
What's that cat game in your reel? And then you were like, the cat's not
Colossal
that big.
Cat in the Box?
They could have called this Colossal Dino in the Box.
I guess so, yeah. This is a markedly bigger model than the cat was, so
yeah,
they're kind of missing out on that opportunity. Miles says, I worked in an escape room place with a little 5-minute experience based on disarming a nuclear reactor. Okay. That's pretty hype. Should we make a disarm the nuclear reactor game? Is that what we're getting at here? Because I do kind of like that. I
like that TJ immediately hit me up with a descriptor for what a Marconi game should be, which is flipping tiles to complete transmissions and radio boxes.
I'm glad you guys are both so excited about this macaroni game idea. I have to say, I still don't quite understand.
That's so funny. Wow, look, there's like things. It's like Angry Birds.
It's like Angry Birds, yes. Wow. Now,
I'm honestly surprised they didn't get the licensing for Angry Birds.
I love me some good Angry Birds, and this is scratching that itch big time. Big time. All right, let's look at the page. You have different ones that you can use to shoot the rock.
Yeah.
Man.
We gotta watch the video,
they got a video. We gotta watch the video. We gotta turn down the video. Whoa! Did you see that one? The Hydra? Yeah. Dang, dude. That's a lot of production value. Is this a board game? Can you call this a board game? I think this is just toys.
You need to know the manufacturing cost of this game.
Yeah, for real. I mean, I think I get what's going on.
Yeah, because it's Angry Birds.
These birds are furious.
I can't believe they would give Disney free advertising for putting somebody in this picture.
I was thinking the same thing. I thought she was going to hit him right in the face.
I thought that was going to happen too. Here's my initial reaction to watching this, though. Because we've just watched two people fire, little plastic catapults and destroy an entire tower. So now, is the game over? What happens now?
Yeah, I would love to know. I also would like to point out that I'm pretty sure all of these are 3D printed. So this is not filmed with a final version of the game.
I noticed that. I think right at the beginning there was a moment where they put something down, and I was like, "Oh, that's immediately in my head a 3D."
Yeah, no knocks against the models, the minis. I mean, they look awesome. I guess I'm just a little curious about how they'll be able to follow through on the production value in the final version.
Yeah, I think this is the moment where I was like, oh, these are very 3D printed blocks. Yeah.
Almost 1,000 backers, almost $100,000 or over $100,000.
That's great. That's great that they've raised $100,000 because I would love to know the manufacturing cost on this. And I would love to know if they know the manufacturing cost on this. So,
well, it seems like, what does it cost to get you one of these? Well, $40 for just the dinos.
2 T-Rexes and 2 Triceratops plus rubber bands. Okay.
How much? So $60 for the full game. Okay. I mean, I could see it. I could see you swinging this for $60. I mean, you got to sell a bunch of them if you're going to make money on that at $60. But
well, they've got the DLC already for it too, so see that.
Yeah, Pangea. Yeah. I don't know why. this Board Game Geek image, like their little thumbnail image, does not inspire as much confidence as their Kickstarter page does. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like the colors are a lot brighter here. The artwork almost looks better. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they blew all their art budget on the minis and didn't have much left. I don't. Not to knock the art. The art does look like this. Looks cool. Maybe I'm just crazy.
It's good art.
This looks pretty cool.
Let's
see the
good.
box. Let's see the box.
To get the.
It's at the end.
Maybe at the end they'll show it. Yeah, there it is. I think if you go back a couple seconds too, kind of showed it.
Oh yeah. There we go. Yeah, no, I'm just crazy. This looks good.
Yeah, it's got a high.
I have no qualms with this.
It's like real art, like not even AI art. You know, it's good.
Yeah, it's not even. Not even. Because if it was, they would have to have a little tab up here that would tell you that it's AI art. That's a little foreshadowing. That's a little foreshadowing.
Good afternoon, Sam. How's things?
Oh, Brian. That's Brian. What's up, Brian?
Yeah.
Good afternoon to you as well. Things are good. Things are going quite well. We are on our daily Kickstarter binge, looking at all the fun projects. You haven't missed much. You missed the hotness list, but come on, it's the hotness list. There's never anything too spicy on there, despite the name. But Crowdfunding Countdown, this is where it's at, and you are here just in time. We're looking at Jurassic Feud, which is like a surprisingly cool looking game about like launching. I don't know. Is this even a board game, Arl? I would hesitate to call this a board game. This is a toy to me.
I would consider it more of a toy. Yeah.
No knocks against it.
No, I think it's cool, and I think it's allowed to be
on BGG.
Yeah.
I think it's allowed if there's like some mechanics at play outside of just build a fort and then try to knock it down, which it seems like there is.
Is there more? Are there cards? Can we see cards? Do we see anything like that?
I assume. Well, I don't see any cards. My assumption would be that like these bushes and the figures like do things, and you're gonna score points based on a combination of like how you arrange them and how they're subsequently knocked down. I don't see anything about it in the Kickstarter page, but oh, here's cards. Okay, so there are cards. There are cards. And there's a pretty extensive rule book, it looks like.
Miles says, I know I've seen a few things similar to this at Gen Con. I'm curious what makes this stand out. Is it just dinosaurs? Which I do love dinosaurs. That's also their quote.
Yeah. It's a good... yeah, no, I kind of agree. It feels like... I would love to know what the mechanics at play here are. I would love to know what's on those cards, specifically. But they just are not going to tell me, it looks like. We're just not going to get to find out. Oh, well.
Spider expansion, Volcano expansion, Viking expansion.
Look at all these expansions they've got. They got a playmat? Holy smokes.
Damn, you can take that neoprene terrain mat and enter your Magic the Gathering tournament with it, too.
You sure could. You sure could, and I bet somebody will.
As soon as you knock all those blocks off, you're good to go to Friday Night Magic.
Yeah. Yeah, what makes this stand out? That's a good question. I feel like...
Is the Kickstarter exclusive content the bushes? I thought...
I guess. Okay, I don't know, dude. I'm having a hard time figuring out what's going on with this campaign. But, yeah, I think the art is just good, and the minis are good, and people like dinosaurs, and the video is well produced.
People do like dinosaurs.
I don't know. It's hard to say beyond that. It's good marketing campaign, probably. I think that's what makes a lot of games stand out. This is just like an endless scroll. Look at this. It just keeps going. Oh, Tom Vassal says it's an instant buy. Wow. That's high praise from the king of board games. Okay, let's move on. We've seen enough of Jurassic. What is this called? Jurassic Feud? Jurassic Feud, yeah. Cool. It looks cool. Ends in 3 hours. Go get you a copy. Sprocket Forge we already looked at.
We looked at that.
Yonder.
We looked at Yonder.
Yeah, you're right. We did look at Yonder. We don't need to see that again. Dungeon Rummy looks cool. We didn't look at this last time, but I like the look of Dungeon Rummy.
How's this good thing? Marketing is easy.
Yeah, yeah, straight up. No, there's this podcast that I listen to sometimes. It's like a board game podcast, and then an episode once that was titled something provocative like game design is easy, marketing is hard, or something like that. And I think they're right. I think they're onto something with that. Dungeon Rummy. I don't care about the Board Game Geek page. I want to see show me the campaign, show me the Kickstarter. Oh, this rocks right off the bat.
Yeah.
Kind of love this art style. Let's have a look.
Once upon a time, there was the faraway land of Old historians said the continent was on the shell of a giant turtle. That is, of course, utter nonsense. We all know that, in fact, we live on top of an armadillo's shell. It's a very, very, very serene planet.
Wow.
Some would
Interesting.
even say...
Let's get to the gameplay.
But there are some who wouldn't fit. The courageous ones. They really believe...
Okay. I want to see gameplay. Okay, here we go. Not really, though. That's not gameplay. Thought that was going to be like a player board. Is this whole thing just like a big cartoon? Here we go, here we go. This is what we want to see.
Dungeon Rummy is a cooperative game where up to 4 players...
Oh my god.
What? Nope, I guess they're not going to show the Kickstarter. Or show the gameplay.
That's in the description.
Brian says,
all right.
The daughter and I played Twisted Fate over the weekend. Great game, by the way. Lost on all 4 tries, including one scenario where we were 1 roll away from defeating all 3 aliens. Maybe next time, LOL.
Heck yeah, Brian. Thanks for sharing.
Twisted Fate's a League of Legends character.
Well, it is, but it's also a game that Play Games produces.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why'd you guys make a game that's so hard?
Well, I don't know. Sounds like Brian and his daughter just got unlucky. But
Miles says, I don't play any game that doesn't give me several minutes of cartoon lore. I agree. If I'm buying a board game in the year 2024, I need at least an 8-episode animated series commitment beforehand to tell me everything about what's happening.
All I'll say is I would not watch 8 episodes of whatever the beginning
Dungeon
of
Rummy, the
was.
animated show?
Nope. Hard pass. The game looks cool, though. I wish they would show me some of the gameplay.
What do you mean the game looks cool? We don't know what the game is. It's not. We haven't seen anything about the game.
Okay, hold on. We did see the cards. We saw this. This is the first look that we've had, and we know what Rummy is, right? We know how Rummy works. So
yeah,
I mean, I can kind of see what's going on here. They have the different suits. They got the chips. I assume you're just playing Rummy with a dungeon theme and a few like dungeon. Some thematic mechanics going on as well.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Brian's here defending you. Says Twisted Fate is tough, but we've won before. If it was easy, it wouldn't be fun.
That's right.
Face.
That's right, Brian. It wouldn't be fun. It would not be fun. So,
you know the one game I've never beat?
What's that?
Hanabi. I've never perfectly beaten a game of Hanabi.
Hanabi. Why does that sound familiar? Tell me about Hanabi.
Hanabi's the one where you're doing fireworks and you have to put cards up kind of like on your head, and you're not allowed to see your own cards. So you see everybody's cards but your own. It's a very hard game.
I see. A classic. Okay, well,
I would like to know about the game.
Here we go.
I wish to know.
Here's some
there
cards.
We go. Choose your misfit. Okay.
Choose your enemies. 3 monster, 1 boss. Hit the enemy and form mana creating melds. Okay. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Sure, you make rummy hands to do spells.
See, I told you this is gonna be good, dude. You didn't believe in Dungeon Rummy, but I'm here to defend it. Look at these. You get modifiers. Who doesn't love a good damage dealing.
Oh, we're all gonna watch Sam back this in real time right now. Hey, stay tuned, and you might see some crazy credit card numbers appear on this stream in just a few minutes. So,
Step 7, profit. I like it. I like Dungeon Rummy. I like it quite a bit. Cover could be better. I feel like the cover doesn't capture how cool the art is.
Cover. It says this version of the game will be a single print run and will never be available again. That's very interesting.
Huh. I wonder. I mean, it sounds like they want to do more versions in the future. I wonder what that's going to look like.
Ryan says the character on the box looks like something from Cartoon Network. Not sure what show though.
He looks like the skeleton from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Yeah, he looks like he should be in a Billy and Mandy episode. That's true.
That's what he looks like. Cool. I like it. Let's get to something that I think I will not like. Although Dungeon Hand of Doom also looks... Oh, Dungeon Degenerate. Oh, yeah, I know Dungeon Degenerates. That's...
Is that an inappropriate game?
Yeah, you could say that. I mean, I think the Kickstarter will be fine. We can look at it briefly.
Okay. Well,
I've seen this before. No, not that.
I worry.
I always do this on accident. Listen, if we can look at the Dick Sits live on stream, then I think we're in the clear.
Or like Oops, I Shit My Pants or whatever that game was called.
Yeah, gosh. Yeah, sorry for the crassness, guys, but that is literally what the games were called. It's like, I don't know. What do you want? What do you want us to say?
Yeah.
The art's very cool. I think
I really like the art in these games.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the whole idea is that you're like playing as these like anti-hero dungeon crawlers who just get like juiced up on steroids and to drink copious amounts of alcohol potions, and it's like very adult oriented, and but the art's sick. I like the art a lot, and there's definitely a market for this kind of thing. So yeah, I like what they're doing.
Yeah.
I like what they're doing. This is not the first one that they've done. They have a whole line of these games. So for that reason, I think we don't need to spend a ton of time on it. If you're interested, you can go browse that on your own time. Okay, let's get to Beast Hunt. Let's look at Beast Hunt. Okay, so not this. This. As I was saying, I have seen a whole slew of Instagram ads for this game. I've even done a little bit of pre-reading on this Kickstarter page. As I was receiving the ads, my first thought was, this is AI art, right? But nowhere in the Instagram post did it say AI art. Nowhere on the Kickstarter page does it say AI art. So either it's getting really hard to tell, or we have a little bit of a controversy on our hands here. Let's have a look at the video. This is AI art, right? Am I crazy?
I've seen it for a second. I can't tell from this image. Yes.
Yes.
These are like because AI can make like AI animations now.
Yeah.
These are where it takes a bunch of frames of the same image and like slightly moves it around. This is definitely AI art. I mean, also every single image looks different from the last image.
Like stylistically?
Yeah, like look at the animals that we're going through quickly. So like that guy, he's not the same art style as that guy. He's not the same art style. Well, those two
they're close. Similar. This is a little different.
That one's different than that one.
Yeah. He's holding the sword in kind of a weird way. I will say, this feels like AI art created by somebody by an artist who does understand like the fundamentals of what these images should look like and how to request a good image from the prompt and how to do all that.
Miles is saying when they move, for sure it's AI, but he could see it maybe being non-AI art animated with AI. That's a good...
Potentially.
Like, that's a very different art style, though. That's so different.
Yeah. Do you think the music's AI?
And the music just sounds like it's well.
I think the music might be AI too, actually.
Beast Hunt. Let the hunt
begin.
Cool.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So.
Miles says it's tough. Could be AI art touched up. Like, could be touched up with AI.
Yeah,
Also
I mean, do we want to... Let's see if there's some images on here. Usually it's easier to tell than this. Because I think usually the AI art is being made by somebody that, like, isn't an artist and doesn't understand, like, how to make a card design or a character or a trailer or whatever this is. The font is also very good, and that goes a long way, I think, to making the overall presentation feel more
font
believable.
Reminds me a lot of the Genshin Impact font.
It does, kind of, yeah. Brian,
I was curious. Is it? Oh yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Says, is AI art for games taboo? If so, why?
Yeah. Taboo. It depends on who you talk to, right? AI art in general, I think, is kind of we don't like it because it's taking jobs away from real artists. That's like the main thrust of why most people don't like it. I feel like there will come a time when artists and AI art live in harmony. And artists are using AI to like start their images, but then there's got to be a workflow, right?
I agree.
That incorporates AI art in like an ethical way, and isn't just somebody, a non-artist typing into a computer, give me this image, and then it comes up with an image, and like that's just the final artwork. I feel like that certainly is not. That's not very cool. Not only is it not cool, but it also usually does not look very good. And I think that's the main thing that people have a lot of pushback against. Anyways, Arl, you were going to say something. Go off.
I think that a world where artists can willingly feed their own art to like an algorithm, and then it could help them when they're working on a project. Like if you're working on a video game and you need all this background art, but you obviously have to work on the character art, like having an AI trained to your thing that you're in charge of, being able to generate art that you can then tweak in real time is good. I think the baseline, what I can say, Brian, is like the baseline that we're talking about right now is that above all, in this current, we're in like an AI Cold War where like there's all these fears about what is AI and what isn't AI and accusing people of having this and that. I think that the most important thing is transparency of art. Yeah. And so it's like, if you are using AI artwork to sell a board game, you should say, hey, I've used AI artwork to do this. And if you're using AI artwork and you're not telling anybody, my question is, why are you afraid for people to know that you're using AI artwork? Like what exactly? Like, are you pricing this product like you've hired an artist for X amount of hours to make this? You know what I mean? Because then that cost of labor for you is way down because you've just been spending a couple days generating things.
Yeah, I agree. I think totally agree that transparency is the number one thing. If you're going to make an AI artwork board game and label it very clearly and say this, I used AI to create all the assets for this. It is what it is. I think there's plenty of people out there that are like totally cool with that. And personally, I don't have a problem with the marketplace kind of just deciding what the best way to make a board game is, because I think that people will notice the difference, right? That AI art will never look quite as good. You'll always be able to tell. I hope, at least. I don't know. If we get to a time when you can't tell, which I guess we're almost at with this game, but I'm pretty sure that it is. I don't know. But yeah, transparency's got to be king. So, and that is my number one thing that I'm getting to with this game is that nowhere on here. Oh, never mind. I lied. I lied. Okay, all right. Backpedaling time. I'm backpedaling. Okay, they do plan to use AI. Yeah, the plan is, maybe a gentle word to use here. That's very clearly been.
Realize the capabilities of AI to upscale and sometimes extend our art to the highest and sharpest quality. I have also used it to create animations, there we go, for entertainment and promotion. This modern integration of AI allowed me to infuse my own creative vision with a touch of technological innovation, resulting in a unique and captivating aesthetic.
Interesting.
A lot of saying nothing. I gotta point that out there.
Is the idea that the artwork was originally hand-drawn? Because I would dispute that. This does not look hand-drawn. Yeah. I will say, I don't hate the aesthetic. And I think it is very cohesive in a way. Like, that's usually the main qualm I have with AI art, is that it's not cohesive, and it looks like, the colors are all totally different. Whoever designed these cards did a very good job of, like, making it look, good, I would say. This looks good. But I don't think it's hand-drawn. And to just kind of skirt around that feels maybe a little deceptive. I don't know. So that's Beast Hunt. I don't know. You have any closing thoughts here, Arl? How much is this? How much is it to get a copy of this game?
What do you do in the game?
What?
We don't even know what the game. What do you do? What do you do in the game?
Oh yeah, true. I don't know if we don't know because it hasn't told us, or because we've been hyperfixating on the artwork. I mean, it looks like it
comes with acrylic cutouts.
Yep, that's all the hotness right now. Cool dice. I like the dice. Lots of stuff, lots of cards. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I thought I read a comment somewhere that says this feels like Here to Slay. Which I don't know if you've played, Arl, but I have played and was not super impressed with. I think it's made by the same people that do like Exploding Kittens and the Unicorn game. You know what I'm talking about?
The Oatmeal games or whatever. Is that there? Oatmeal?
Maybe. I could also be wrong about that. Don't quote me on that. But the art style looks similar. Anyways, if it is like Here to Slay, then you're going to be playing cards, rolling dice based on the cards that you play, and like trying to take down a central monster card at the same time. Whoever slays the most monsters wins the game.
Okay. I think it's weird that you can have, and this is not just about this game. This is about a lot of games that we've seen so far. You can have a Kickstarter where there is so little information about what your game is, and you can make $20,000. Like a lot of people just investing in an idea, in a concept, in an art style. Like I would love, if I'm backing a Kickstarter, I would love a video to be like, let me sit you down and play this game with you. Here's what a round of this game looks like.
Yeah, for sure.
Here's how all these components come into place. And I feel like time and time again, we keep seeing Kickstarters that just aren't giving us that information.
We talk about this all the time, Arl. I feel like the consensus we keep coming back to is that, like, why do people buy board games? Is it for the game? I think these days, maybe not so much.
And that's why here at Spicy Studio Spicy, we promise you that by 2028, we'll personally be spearheading shutting down the board game industry. We're destroying it. We're
pioneering a new genre of board games there's no game.
Yeah.
There's no game to it. It's just cool looking cards that come in a box, and it looks like you could play a game with them. And there's even a rules booklet, but it's just the rules booklet is all lorem ipsum copy paste. And the cards don't do anything. It's just you have it on your shelf and gaslight your friends into making them.
And it looks cool on your shelf.
Yeah,
it looks.
There's
cool.
minis. There's tons of minis. There's So that's in the works. That's what's coming next for Studio Spicy. Yeah. All right. I'm over that. I think I don't like it. I think I don't like that this is doing well. But maybe I'm just being jealous. I don't know. Let's move on. You want to look at one more? You want to do one more of these?
Yeah, I'd love to see food for thought, actually.
Okay, food for thought. Let's look at food for thought. Not the BGG page. I would like to see the project page, please. $10,000 raised. Let's go. 180 backers. 5 days left. Okay. No video. No video. Yeah, kind of a red flag.
A worker placement game designed by a dietitian. That's very interesting.
Where you? Oh, this up here.
Cook, dine, and exercise. Whoever best manages their body's needs will win.
Whoa. Okay.
Does this will this game actually help me? Is there science in this game? Is there dietitian science? This is kind of interesting.
I'm torn about this description, Arl, and whether this is good or not, because I think it is cool. On the one hand, I do think it's cool to have an industry expert design a game about the industry or the field that they're an expert in. Yeah. This sounds very boring to me. This is not.
Oh, it does not sound exciting.
This does not sound like an exciting game.
You got your learning in my board game.
Yeah, gross. Keep it out.
Miles, we'll go back to Napoleon Bonaparte right now. If you don't shape it up right now, we're going back to history. We're leaving science class and we're going back to history class. All right. What do we got?
Is that just the next trend in board games is
to have it look
different different classroom subjects?
Yeah. Bryce says this game already made me feel guilty about my own non-healthy eating habits.
Billiards? Yeah. Is billiards exercise?
Do you think that this game has the opportunity to give you one of those moments like when in 2008 you stepped on a Wii balance board for the first time and it told you were obese? Can this game help us relive that moment?
God, I hope not.
Allergy
that was a bad moment for me.
Potluck recipes, freezer boards.
There's so much going on here.
Freezer module recipes. Plus new and exclusive promos.
Oh, I gotta see these
yoga promo cards.
This feels excessive.
Just so much. None of this sounds fun. Sorry, food for thought. Congrats on getting your millimeter thick inch boards, though.
Yeah.
That's an odd stretch goal.
Well, 1 millimeter is not that thick.
Guys, good news. We don't have garbage cards anymore. We managed to afford to get you higher quality components. Thanks for making that a stretch goal.
We're proud to announce that our board will no longer fall apart in the box. It's now a full millimeter thick.
Yeah.
It gets even thicker if we cross 10,000.
We're at 2 millimeters.
How thick can this board get?
Guys, when we make it to $50,000, it's 10 millimeters thick. That's just every stretch goal is just increasingly thicker.
I would love to make a joke Kickstarter campaign where every stretch goal just increases the thickness of the board by 2 millimeters.
You reach $100,000 and the board is just like a phone book. It's just like a straight up block.
That's very funny. Man, we gotta keep notes on this kind of thing because a parody Kickstarter campaign sounds so funny.
Oh yeah,
that sounds so funny to make a Kickstarter campaign with all the classics, all the classic pitfalls that they run into, all the classic nonsense
I really like this last bullet point that just says eating out, snacking, and so on.
Yeah, 3 of my favorite things.
Hey, but there's a how to play at the bottom, so I appreciate that. If you scroll down a little bit, yeah.
This video,
it's nice, and there's a dice tower.
Welcome to the how to play video for consumption, food and choices.
That's not what this game's called.
I will explain the basics of how to play the game. For this video, however, I will be skipping over setup. Please refer to your rulebook for these steps of 3 steps.
Do you think?
Select
this is so important. Do you think that Do you think that their original name for this game was consumption, and then they had to change it because that's tuberculosis?
What?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't. No.
The old English name for tuberculosis was consumption. You die of consumption. So do you think that they were like, maybe we shouldn't name our game an old slang for a disease that killed people?
Your guess is as good as mine, dude.
This is my conspiracy theory. I'm gonna go with this till I die. Okay. Continue though. Sorry.
Take actions and prepare for the next round.
6
in
rounds.
the select assistant step, each player will select an assistant in reverse player order. They select from either an assistant in front of another player.
I am going to be gross and eat on stream while I watch this, so...
This ensures that
eating myself
will never have the
Is
same
it healthy?
assistant 2 rounds in a row.
Burritos.
Each assistant offers
While
2 options,
we're looking at the
player may only
dietitian
benefit
game?
Listen,
from
dude, I
one
told you
option
this is not for me.
one
I told you this
time
game looks
each
giga
turn.
boring.
Let's take a look at the
So,
assistants
I don't want to hear
available.
it.
Players may choose from the executive chef, the fitness coach, the kitchen assistant, the life coach, the personal shopper, or the restaurateur. As how these can assist a player is not apparent to you as of yet, we'll cover these closer to the end of this video after you know how the game is played. In the take action step, players will alternate taking actions one at a time until each player has taken all 4 of their actions. To take an action, place your action marker on any open space on the board or a player's diet board and perform the action as instructed. Let's take a look at each of the available action spaces available. Dining out consists of 2 different action spaces on the main board, the Chinese buffet and pizza to go. Be aware that these are both considered dining out spaces and as such are affected by any cards in the game that refer to dining out. Some game effects, however, may refer
this is
to
lulling
a
me to
specific
sleep
space.
right now.
To dine out, place your action marker on any available dining out action space and perform the action. At Pizza to Go, a player placing an action token takes all of the available food tokens from the spaces above and places them in their body.
This is really...
Note this
What
location
the fuck
can
is
only
happening?
accommodate one
Sorry
player
for
during a
cursing.
round.
I just
The
am
player
like,
whose action
why are we
token-
doing any of these steps? Why are we doing this? Why are we
For
playing
victory
this
points,
game
Arl.
right now?
It's to score victory points so that you can win and be the healthiest boy at the board game table. Yeah, dude, I don't know. This is outside of it being like maybe a good educational tool for like figuring out how to do your diet or whatever. I don't know. That seems pretty lame.
Yeah. This is...
Which is a bummer because the art is like very cool.
That's why I wanted to look at
Why
it.
can't-
I like the box art was nice, yeah.
Why can't Beast Hunt and Food for Thought swap? You know what I mean? Give the art budget of this game to Beast Hunt and just do an... Honestly, I wouldn't even be that mad if the dietary game was all like AI images of food. I wouldn't even be that mad. I feel like that's for some weird reason more acceptable to me. I don't know.
Here's my official final answer to Food for Thought.
Okay.
I am a core believer. When I was doing academic work, I presented in conferences about the gamification of educational activities in the classroom and outside of the classroom. I think that gamification is probably one of the core tenets that we can be bringing into this world to help people learn things and get better and more informed as human beings, right? We love to play games. Humans love to play games. That's just the consciousness thing. So I think that a concept by a dietitian where it's like, hey, play a game and learn how to eat healthy is really cool. This seems like what ended up happening was the reverse, where instead of I'm taking a boring concept and making it into a game, they started with a game by saying it's a worker placement game and then turned it into a boring concept. Like something happened backwards here for me.
Yeah. I totally agree. It just doesn't seem fun. It just doesn't seem fun, and it still has to be fun in order for somebody to even want to play it in the first place. Like you have to have people playing the game in order to teach people things, and nobody's gonna play the game if it's like, do the freezer step by moving this token off of the dining out token, and now it's a pizza marker, and slide it to the left to indicate the next play. It's like,
you can have a game that's fun and informational. Nothing stops that from existing. The Galileo game is probably largely informational about heliocentric theory, but looking at the board and looking at the components, if somebody said, hey, I just bought the Galileo game, I would say, yeah, I'll try it. I'll try it once. You know?
Yep.
No part of food for thought when it sat us down and showed us all those pieces made me be like, oh yes. Oh yes, this is my evening.
Yeah. Can't wait to play. Yeah. I think I'm good. I think I'm good on food for thought.
Brian put the final verdict in, nail in the coffin. No way any of those 100 backers ever stepped on that Wii board. He is correct.
Yeah.
That's where we leave it.
Yeah. I think that's a good place to end our crowdfunding countdown excursion.
I agree.
Always
what are we
love
playing
it.
Today? What are we doing?
Arnold, that's a good question.
Okay.
There's a couple things. There's a couple directions we could take the rest of this stream.
Okay.
I would like to get in one game of Battleground States, if you don't mind.
Ooh, new Battleground. Any updates? Anything change?
I balanced the cards a little bit. I got rid of. There was something that we pointed out last time that didn't work, I think, and I went in and changed that. I don't know. I remember making some adjustments after the last time we streamed it. I've not made any super recently. The main reason that I want to get back into Battleground States, for one stream at least, is that we just did a stream on our Play Games YouTube channel about Battleground States, and in which I promised that we would play a round of it on today's stream. So that's what we're going to do right now. I don't anticipate taking up the rest of the stream today, but let's at least get one round in, and then we'll kind of go from there. I think from there, we could either do a little more Gachapon, or we could do your coin flipping game that you found.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
I don't know what stage that is in as far as being able to play it on stream, but
that's very easy. It's on a browser, so it's a browser game.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Well,
Cool.
No matter what, let me load into Tabletop
Yes.
later.
Let me do the same. I hate that Berserk Games blood
did not
splat
know what that
sound.
noise was for a second, and I got really nervous.
Is this their only game?
Yes.
Why is this your logo if you're the company that only makes Tabletop Simulator? Oh, man.
And then you get into it, and it's got this like jolly little jingle in the main menu.
Oh, I've had that jingle turned off for so long. That's the first thing I did, I think.
That's insane. You have the
You want to listen to the... All right. For the purpose of stream, I will turn on the jingle so we can all appreciate this together. But I'm warning you right now, you'll see immediately why I turned it off. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Is this what you wanted?
Yeah. It sounds like it should be like if you remember like Diner Dash. Sounds like it should be like music for Diner Dash.
Sure.
Doesn't really give me board game vibes, but I love it nonetheless.
Yeah. The juxtaposition of blood sweat, Berserk Games, steel lettering, and then it loads into this. That's very funny.
Let this be a lesson. We're not just haters of the board game industry; we also hate the video game industry. We'll come for any industry. Yeah.
The kid and I are trying out this weekend. Oh, the Battleground States? That'll be fun. Now, let us know what you think, Brian. Let me know what you think about that. But for the meantime, I'm turning that off again.
By our bloodstained logo, we have catchy music. Yeah. Nothing to worry about.
Let's see, do I have a save of this? I do. Let me just load that up. And let me see if I've got get the new files ready for this. See, when I told you that I didn't have much prepared for today, this is what I was talking about. We're gonna have to sit through like 3 minutes of me loading in Tabletop Simulator files, but that's fine. This is an easy one to load in. This will go quickly. Tabletop Simulator. We're just going to go like this. Well, let's keep the state cards, actually. Oh, no, I think those are also in the files I'm about to load in. Do me a... Well, I'll just delete them for you. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that looks right. Let's see, did I... make the adjustments here? Looks like I did. I don't know, I'm just gonna load it in, we're gonna play.
Brian, when you play Battleground States, is this also a lesson in teaching your kid the importance of voting? Is there a lesson here? Is there a parental lesson? I want to know.
It's probably just I think if anything, the game is a lesson in how the Electoral College works.
That's important, though.
Yeah.
All right. Sure, why not? Big D4.
Big D4. Chunky.
Will the physical version of Battleground States come with a giant D4?
No. There will be no physical version of Battleground States.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry, Battleground States fans. It's just
Yeah, we have had talks about this, Brian. Sorry. He's curious to see the mechanic if one of the Battleground States is bigger than the others combined.
Yeah, we have talked about this. Usually what I do is just reshuffle it. Keith feels differently. Keith feels like it's still a fun game, even if it all comes down to one state. And I think it's still an educational game. If the points all come down to one state, I would push back a little bit against it being a fun game.
There's a really nice lesson here in game design where if you draw a card and that card breaks the mechanics of your game, just put it at the bottom of the deck and don't even think about it ever again. It's fine.
I'm always saying this.
Well, let's play. Whoa,
yes,
big cards.
Please. Let us play. Let me deal you out some cards here.
Yeah.
You want to be purple this time?
Sure.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then last but not least, we need this. For anybody watching in the chat that's unfamiliar, Battleground States is it's a game about the presidential election in the United States. However, I want to be very clear in pointing out there are absolutely no politics involved in this game. I would like to stay as far away from that as possible. I have zero interest in making a game about politics because it seems really ugly. So, if you're hoping to get all of the spicy political takes here on this stream, I hate to disappoint you, but that will not be happening. It's strictly a game about
that's not true. Last time we played this game, I talked about how terrible Chicago pizza is. So
well,
there will be intense geographical arguments.
That's the one thing that I will allow us to get political about is pizza toppings. Aside from that, no politics. All right, we deal out 6 cards. We flip them over. These are the Battleground States.
I'm ready.
Oh, yep, here it is, Brian. You're going to get to see it firsthand. You know what? Let's just let it ride. How about that?
Let's keep it. Why not? Why not?
Oh, I hate to burst your bubble here, Arl, but Brian says that it's not going to be an educational exercise with his daughter. She's 21 and already knows
21.
about how... She knows how the states work, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Man, imagine playing a game solely for the entertainment value. I know you feel like you need to learn something in every game you play, but not everybody's like that, Arl.
Are you trying to tell me in Central Illinois that like deep dish pizza is better, or just like pizza as a whole is better than it is in Chicago? Because we might have words. Yeah, I only play games for their education. That's why
That's why you loved
Napoleon
Food for Thought.
and Galileo and Food for Thought.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's play this game.
Okay.
It's okay. So we each take turns playing cards from our hand. These cards represent like various campaign tactics. There's 3 results that can happen on each card. 3 possible results for a card to 3 possible game actions. I'll put it that way. You're either going to gain chips, which we're both going to start with 3, by the way. Or you will place chips, or you will remove your opponent's chips. You have to have chips. You have to have gained chips before you can place them. So if you have no chips in front of you and you have a card that says place chips, you don't get to do that. The results of the card vary depending on what type of tactics your opponent played. So, for instance, if I were to fundraise and Arl were to play an aggressive tactic, such as mudslinging or advertising, then I would only get to gain 3 chips. However, if he plays a moderate tactic, then I get to gain 4. So, I mean, that's really all there is to it. There's also some reactive cards, which work a little bit differently. If one of us plays a reactive card and the other one plays moderate or aggressive, then the reactive card is going to tell both of us what we get to do. If we both play reactive cards, then the reactive cards tell us what both of us are going to do. Hopefully that makes sense. I think it'll make more sense when we start playing. So why don't we just get into it?
Gizmo Board Games is here.
Yo, that's the other Brian. What's up, Brian?
That's what I thought. I was like, I thought there was a different... You have too many Brians. We got a Brian fight to the death right now.
Why don't we, instead of reducing the number of Brians, increase the number of other names so that we have a... so that the distribution makes a little more sense. I think that's the real problem here.
I'll accept a large two-topping thin crust pizza for $16. That these are acceptable conditions. I do love a thin crust pizza.
Yes, that's right, Brian. We do usually cover crowdfunding stuff at the beginning of the stream. If you ever want to go back and watch some of those, might I point out, I do have a YouTube channel. In fact, this is one of the things I was going to point out at the beginning of the game, or beginning of the stream. So thank you for bringing it up now. You can visit my YouTube channel, where I have all of my VODs, well, not all of them, but a large number of them, almost all of them, uploaded. Yeah, trying to grow this. So if anybody is not subscribed already, if you want to head over to youtube.com/@studio, I don't know, the easiest way is just going to be to click the link that's in the stream description already. So just do that, hit that little subscribe button, maybe even turn the bell on. I think that's what you're supposed to say as you're promoting your YouTube channel.
You're supposed to say that, yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, go ahead and do those things. Anyways, back to the game. Right, we both play cards at the same time. So, I'm going to stop sharing my screen since I know Arl loves to stream snipe me.
I stream snipe all the time.
All the time, yep.
Every time.
So I'm going to stop sharing. And I'm going to pick a card, and we're going to play it face down. And that's going to be that.
Okay, let me get my card. Let me figure out.
Pardon me while I eat once again. Oh, okay. Well, if you're ready, then let's go.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Flip them. What do you got? Whoa. All right. So my card is reactive, which means we're going to resolve this first. And it says use a result from your opponent's tactics cards. Your opponent uses the other result. So I'm going to gain 4 chips, and you're only going to gain 3. 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Turn 2. Go again. Now, in case you're paying really close attention at home, these spaces are different colors. This tells us which card to resolve first in the event of the cards not telling us that. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Miles. Really appreciate it. I'll see you around here again sometime. Yeah, for sure. So, have a good one. See you later. Let's see. What am I going to play now? This. That's my card.
All right, this is my card. All right.
Flip it.
Whoa.
Okay. So you are going to. You're purple.
Yeah, I go
You
first.
resolve your
I
first.
play 3 chips.
You place 2 chips because I played an aggressive strategy.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is correct. Okay, well, yeah. You know.
Yeah, well, it does kind of make sense. Just to confirm, California is more than all these other ones combined, right?
Yeah, no question about it.
Okay.
15, 18, 29, 39. Yep, every other state's 39.
Excellent. Well, that being the case, there we go. Okay, go again. Turn 3. See, isn't this riveting? All right, let's I'll do this.
All right.
Flip.
Oh.
Ho ho. All right. I remove 3 chips, and then you remove 2 chips. Fortunately, you only have 2 for me to remove, so this ends up working out well for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Turn 4. Go like this.
Oh.
Oh, look at this. We both placed 3 chips.
Okay.
I think you actually do it first, but who we're getting? We're putting him in the same spot.
Pretty messed up. You know what? I'm going for Arizona.
No, don't do that. You're throwing.
I'm not throwing.
You're straight throwing right now.
Gives me Arizona. I've got schemes. I've got plans.
Okay. Okay. Okie doke. Turn 5.
Okay.
Oh, you're double dealing. Okay. So you're going to gain 1 chip. And then I choose one from my card, so I'm going to gain 4 chips.
Okay.
Is the hierarchy of these cards making sense? It might not be like immediately obvious. I'm realizing that double deal is supposed to, it exists almost entirely just to counter make deals.
Yes. No, I understand.
Okay. All right, cool. So you thought I was going to make deals there.
You've been making a lot of deals.
I have. Yeah, I have. So that was not a unfounded strategy. I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
For the folks at home, perhaps. I'm doing this. Okay. You gain 3. I place 5.
Yep.
I'm very curious about what your schemes are here.
I've got plans.
That's so many chips. All right, turn 6. I think you're doing that.
Okay.
Flip them.
Ready. Yep.
Oh! I thought I was going to catch you. So I gain 1 chip.
Yeah.
And you remove 3 chips. I assume. Unless you only want to remove 2.
I'm going to remove 3 chips.
Does that make sense why this is happening? We're looking at my card, and it says, I gain 1 chip, and your opponent chooses a result from their tactics card, which is I assume you're going to choose to remove 3 chips.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Turn 7.
Yep.
Yeah, sure. Oh. You're going to remove... okay. So you can remove 2.
And you place 2.
Yep. I guess I actually do mine first. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Not that from there. So like this.
And then I'm just going to take those back.
So you actually put them in here when you remove them. You do not go back to my stash.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you were doing that before or not, but...
I was doing that before.
Okay,
so.
well, let's get some of my other chips out of here then. So I should have no chips.
Yeah. That makes more sense now, yeah.
Turn 8. Is that right? I think we haven't moved it up yet.
Okay.
What will it be? Ah, okay.
Oh.
So you're going to place 1 chip.
Yeah.
And I'm going to remove 4 chips. And you do...
I was not expecting you to remove chips.
Yeah, well, you do hate to see it because I guess I'm just the better politician here, Arl. Or maybe more experienced is the better.
I think yeah.
How you would put it. Let's see how those schemes are turning out. I think I'm going to play this again. Oh, I shouldn't have said again. Or should I have? Ah, yes. Okay, so yours does nothing.
Yeah.
And mine gains and places 2 chips.
Okay.
What can I say? I've had a lot of practice here.
Yeah.
Turn 10, last one.
Okay.
What will happen? Do this.
Wow.
Yeah, you're gonna place 1, and I'm gonna remove it.
Shout out to my homies in Alaska.
Yeah, not so much. Not much. All right. Well, it's election night.
Win this game.
Yeah, I do think so. So what happens next is we go through each of the states and resolve them by rolling. We each roll our D4 and we add however many chips we have in the state to the total.
Yeah.
Not really any point in doing that right now because I will win California handily. And these don't add up anywhere close to. Okay, so I feel pretty vindicated here in saying that it does not work well if there's one state that overshadows the rest of them.
You know, it was an important game to figure that out, so.
Yeah. I think this is as good a case as any of that happening, so. Yeah. My analysis would be, if this happens to you, just shuffle California back to the bottom. Because let's, for instance, say that this was Connecticut here. And I had all my chips in Connecticut. I'm getting Connecticut for sure. But now, the rest of these states are all up for grabs, and it's very within the realm of possibility that Arl wins this game. Even with a heavy skew favoring me chip-wise. I guess I probably would have spread them out more if this had been Connecticut. But still, there are some catch-up. It's possible to come back from a chip deficit, is what I'm trying to say, if you don't have a situation like this on your hands. Situation like this, pretty much impossible. So, yeah. Yep, that's Battleground States. If you're interested in downloading it, it is available for free on my website right now. You can download it, play it, have fun with it, print it. I might even try to get this tabletop simulator file for it up in the near future. But you can just head on over to spicy.com/demos or just spicy.com. That's with a 1, by the way, sp1cy.com. And click on this little demos button up at the top. Takes you to this page. Battleground States right there. We also have MythMash Chrono Clash for your downloading and playing purposes.
Whoa, it's a great game.
Yeah. So, please go ahead and check that out if you are at all interested. All right, I think that's enough Battleground States for today.
Okay.
Let's play something else. I brought it up earlier. I think I'm interested in this coin flipping game that you were talking about, Arl.
Okay. It's a very short. It's like a 30-minute game, so it's perfect.
Perfect. Let's
end the stream. Let me
let's
get you a link for it. Well, we really learned, I may have absolutely botched this game of Battleground States, but we did learn that a state with a lot of what are they called? Like the electoral votes on it really just makes an unfair game.
Yes, very educational. And, after our time on Board Game Geek today, it seems like educational is kind of in right now. So, who am I to say that this isn't the best way to play the game? Who am I?
Yeah. All right. I have sent you on Discord a
Yeah, Brian, I think that's the way to do it. I think, if I was going to try to balance this game, that's how I would do it too, is just take out the states that have ridiculously high or low values. Arnold and I also discussed a thing that we could do here where you assign like a value to each of the states based on how many actual points it's worth. So like on the high end, California, Texas, Florida would be worth like 5, and then the rest of them would be worth, anywhere from 1 to 5 based on how many actual, but there would be a more gentle scale to it that way. And I think would probably make for a little more interesting of a game. So
yeah,
that's one thing that we could do as well. All right, I see this thing that you've linked to me. Pillow Fight.
That's it.
I will full screen this. Run me through it. What's going on here?
Do you want to share screens for me so I can see it?
Momentarily. There you go.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so you're just going to hit Run Game. And that should be that. And then you can full screen it with the little full screen button in the bottom right.
Oh, this is cute. What?
Yeah.
I like this a lot. I'm going to downscale my face a little bit here. Maybe I should move it up to the corner. Or this corner, maybe? Yeah, that seems better. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, I missed that line of dialogue. When you're ready for sleep, head to bed. Okay. WASD's. Oh, whoa. Whoa. You click to move. Okay. I do quite like this walking animation. Did you say this is a little proof of concept thing?
Yeah, this is so people make games for game jams, and basically you make a game that's like an hour to 75-80 minutes, and and this is this game that this person has made. So I got both Brian's in chat, one saying, I think that works well. If there was only a range of 1 small states to 5 big states, it might work better, which is what I said. Like a point scale. And then the other Brian, I guess we said, good leg stretches going on with this game right here.
Definitely some good leg stretches. I agree completely. It is my bed. Go to sleep. Yeah, I would like to. Should we take a nap first?
Yeah, take a nap.
Okay. All right, let's see this get into some board game territory. Welcome to the tutorial. My name is Nappy, and I'll be guiding you along. You'll notice there are white and black sheep tokens. White sheep are good, and black sheep are bad. This is the dream scale. It moves based on how many white and black sheep tokens there are. Try hitting the end turn button and seeing what happens. The scale went up by +1 after canceling out matching tokens. One white token remained. When the scale hits the highest point, this font is hard to read, by the way. The tight, what does that say? Tight, whatever. You win. If it goes all the way to the left, oh, rightmost point, okay. If it goes all the way to the left, you lose, okay. Now we continue to start the, okay.
I will be back in just 1 second. UPS needs my signature for something.
Excellent. I will be right here. Oh no! There are more black sheep than white ones this time. Luckily, you've got abilities to help you out. Try using flip sides on one of the black sheep. Okay. And turn. Okay. Nice. Abilities have cooldowns. At the end of each turn, each ability will restore 1 cooldown. Okay, there's 2 cooldowns here. Continue. Notice the icons above you and me. You can mouse over them to see what they do. You have a special ability called Swap. It allows you to swap the position of 2 tokens. Try swapping the middle token with the top token by clicking the arrow. Okay. Nice job! Everything you will gain... Every turn you'll gain 1 of these swaps. Use them wisely. I'm also going to give you another ability which would work well on a certain row. Roll over. Oh, I see. Re-roll a row. I assume it's this row. Ah, there we go. Oh, wait, no, that's bad. I thought I was going to win. No! No! Right out, we're just going to have a normal fight. In a normal fight, some tokens are hidden. Good luck. Oh, we don't know what that is? Okay. Well... Let's well, okay, we can't re-roll. So let's just... Oh, you know what, actually... I don't think we're winning this. Let's just end turn. That's fine. 2 out of 3 swaps remaining. Okay. So let's swap... let's just re-roll this row. Oh, that's a bad re-roll. At least we did lose the concealed thing here. So we're now gonna flip, and we'll just flip this. We're gonna end turn. Oh, okay. That seems like more than there should have been, but whatever. Oh, I forgot that I could swap those. Okay. What does this guy's thing do? Hidden token count? Odds of token appearing black. Okay. Guess I'm not super sure what's going on here. But that's fine. Let's just flip sides on this, because we got plenty of... Yeah. Yeah, so I win. Well, you sure learned quickly. Good luck out there. Okay, I'm excited for this to get into more card game-esque territory. I am Man of Light. Okay. All the overhead light, phone devices, and computer screens always on at night. What is this, like a sleep? What's up with the sleep theme of this game? It's a little strange.
The sleeping game.
It's all about sleeping? The whole game is just about sleeping?
It's for getting to bed.
It's gonna put me to sleep, if you know what I mean. By the way, it looks like there are special tokens on the board now. Special tokens activate when the turn ends. Hunts all sheep to the right. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, so, I mean, I see what to do here. We can just let's re-roll this. See what we get. Oh, yeah. And then that can just stay right there. I think we don't even need to flip. Let's just end the turn.
Little victory.
Chance. Okay. Also, that if you flip a special token, it will change from left to right. Or whoa. Craziness. I mean, obviously, this is what we want to do there.
Yeah.
Okay, we get rollover back. We can swap these.
Nice.
What the heck is this? Rerolls all tokens to the left. Okay. I think that's fine. I mean, honestly, we're looking pretty good without really moving anything around here. Let's just end the turn. So rerolls can just as easily flip it to the same side as they can to the opposite side, right? Okay.
Oh boy.
Well, this is a pretty clear reroll. Ooh, that did not go super well. Well, let's go like this and like that. I think that's as good as we're gonna get. So we do only lose one.
Better than losing everything.
It is. I would agree. Let's just flip sides on this and call it a day. I'm pretty sure we're gonna win here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Easy peasy. For all I don't want you looking at me at night. Okay. Excellent advice. Oh, now here we go.
Oh,
now we're
now he's excited.
Okay. This is what I've been waiting for. Resets one ability cooldown. That's good. What is this? Hypnic Jerk? Reduce the enemy scale
by 1. Like it moves it 1 away from the enemy.
Okay. Stiff Bed. Turn a token into a rock. I wish it would tell me what a rock is, but that's fine. I don't need to know. This is obviously just the best one of these, because it's going to let us abuse our other busted abilities that we get later on. Let's continue. Who the heck is this guy? It's Noise Boy. Wow. I represent all the loud noises buzzing and I'm sorry, Arl. This font is impossible to read. Humming throughout
the night. It's not a good font. I didn't make the game. I don't apologize to me.
I'm sorry, whoever made this game. Okay, what are we working with here? This is going to convert all left sheep to black. Okay. Well, we don't want that. We don't want that at all. Although this turn's looking kind of doomed anyways.
Yeah.
I think we probably just are going to roll over this. Okay.
Well, boy, howdy.
That's pretty bad. Let's just take the loss. Is this the best thing we can do here? Yeah, I think that's the best we can do. Yep. Ouch. Ouch! Rerolls tokens to the right. Okay, so we can just go ahead and bump him up 1.
Nice.
And flip him. I think we're probably pretty good here. See how
certainly better than you were last round.
Oh, yeah. We're pretty good.
I thought when I tried out this game that card mechanics that flip coins on a grid was a really interesting thing.
Yes, I agree completely. I like that part about it a lot. I like everything about it a lot, except for the font, really.
Except for the font. Yeah, I've never really seen utilizing mechanics like this where it's very interesting to me because, like, this is feasible for a physical game. it's a video game. But I mean, coins are one of the easiest things to make for a game. So coins and cards, pretty easy to produce and manufacture.
Yeah, we do like that quite a bit. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I want more cards is the thing. I want more stuff to do on my turn. I'm also curious how this ends up playing out if it's a 2-player game. Like, we both have access to cards like this, and we're taking turns playing them, or...
Yeah,
it's very interesting. Much to think about here. Let's win. This seems like a good spot to re-roll. Did not go very well. It went so poorly, in fact, that I think we're going to use cooldown on rollover and re-roll it again. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Well, that stinks. I think this is just a doomed turn.
He's gonna leave it as is, yeah.
Pretty bad. Converts all right sheep to black. Okay, well that's a pretty easy swap.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the only thing I can do. So, but we were looking pretty good. Yeah. All right. Still in our favor. We get rollover back. That's huge. Hunts. Oh, the perfect.
That's great.
Yeah.
No complaints.
Don't mind if I do. Tie. All right. Gee. Okay. I think. I mean, this is good. Let's do us one better, though. And hope that this is a white. Let's also flip more of these to white. And, I think it's good to use these cooldowns.
When you get them, yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you can. So let's go ahead and flip this to white as well. Now, why did that become black when I
don't know.
Every 2 flips adds... Oh, okay, well, that's why.
There you go.
Okay, well, we're still in the white there, I guess you would say. The black is the term, but... I guess that's fine. Sure. Oh, yeah. GG.
Beautiful round.
GG. Get rinsed. Buzz. From now on, I don't want you hearing me at night. Okay, well, sounds good to me. Oh, we have little bonuses. Cool.
Yeah.
Enemy starts with -2 scale. Survive 1 loss per fight. Reduce hidden token count by 1 if losing. Well, this is just clearly the best one. Heat Boy. Hi, Heat Boy. All this. Okay, I get the gist of it. I don't need to read your thing. Oh, against Heat Boy, swaps only work horizontally. Okay. Horizontally. Flip all tokens to the right. Perfect. Like that. I want to flip. Oh, wait. No. Here's what I want to do. I want to move this up. Oh, I can only move it. I see.
And only horizontally, yeah.
Ooh. Tell you what then. Let's just flip this. And let's reroll this. Well, I feel like that always happens. You know what? Cooldown time.
Yeah.
Do it again. Run it back. How does that happen every time I do it?
What are the odds? Oh, it does say. Now it says 55%.
Odds of random tokens appear. Oh, so wait, of any token?
It's not 50-50. Yeah. So now the odds of tokens appearing black are not in your favor anymore.
I see. Destroys closest tokens. I assume that's these two. Am I getting a call? Oh, I am. That's not super. Huh? Don't they know I'm streaming? Yeah, I guess not. I suppose not. That's fine. I'll get back to that. I think it's just an end. Oh, wait, no. We can do this. We can swap this way and this way. I think that's the best we can do. Oh, that's still not very good, though. Dang, dude, this is getting hard. Rerolls all tokens to the right. Yeah.
Is a tough one.
Go like that, I think.
Yeah. Oh.
Still not good.
Yikes.
Fighting an uphill battle against Heat Boy here. Just gonna destroy. Why is it always mine that it's about to destroy?
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
Well, we can at least shift it this way. Now it'll get 2 of his.
Two of his, yeah.
And that's not going to do anything for him.
Yeah.
So we just need to cross our fingers that that these 2 are going to pan out for us.
Yeah.
I don't think there's really anything else worth doing here.
A draw?
Tie? Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, we take those. We got cooldowns back up now. Okay, so here's a question. Which one of these is going to activate first?
That's a great question. I think it activates top left to bottom right, question mark? So that one will activate first.
This goes first, and then this.
Yeah.
Okay. If I swap them, though, then in theory, it should convert this to black, and then flip it.
That's true.
So we'll go like that. And we'll just flip one of these 2.
Yeah.
And we'll use our cooldown, and we'll flip another.
Smart. Very smart.
This might be a big pop-off turn for us. Oh, yeah, check this out. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's called gaming.
Ooh, that was a beaut. Brian says Heat Boy is also currently winning the popular vote for California.
A real merger of our 2 streamed games today. Oh, gosh. Well, let's just roll this over. I think that's our best option here. Nice. Do we win? Yeah, we win. Cool. Whew. I'm starting to sweat a little bit on that one.
Izzle.
And not just because I'm fitting Heat Boy, yeah.
Yeah.
Great minds.
You.
What do we have here? Half Moon. Turns a token into a wolf. Oh, that's the one that hunts the... Okay.
Yeah.
Destroys a column? Ooh. Transforms all special tokens.
Some good stuff here.
I think this is best.
Yeah. It's got a cooldown of 4, so it's...
Works well with my cooldown resetter.
Yeah.
Oh, is this guy? Burger Gal. A Burger Gal. Wow, my bad. All the big meals eaten way too late at night. Yeah, I'm a chronic nighttime eater.
Yeah, when there's multiple special tokens, they execute from top left to bottom.
There it is. Well, we already knew that.
Yeah, that's a great question. Because of Board Games Brian says, transforms the tokens into what? Which it does not say.
I would assume just random other
yeah.
special tokens. Doubles all sheep to the left. Oh, man. Well, now.
You can certainly apnea that second column. That's all black sheep right now.
Could do that. Yeah, could do that. Could also...
And he's got a new ability too. If you want to hover over what, or she's got every 2 swaps add 1 black token.
Yep.
I don't know what hidden token count means.
I think it's these, the ones that you can't see.
Oh, and now there's a 65% chance.
Gosh.
So,
okay, well, we're really playing against the odds here.
Yeah, certainly so.
I think what we're going to do, yeah, we'll go ahead and use Apnea to destroy this. Now let's move this down, I think.
Yeah. That turns the 1 white sheep into 2 white sheep, so...
I think we might as well use this as well.
Sure.
Okay, that worked out well.
Yeah, very well.
Okay, well, this bomb's going to be troublesome. Let's go like this. Let's... Maybe we just stay there, leave it there.
Yeah, well, re-rolling's not in your favor anymore. So
no, it's not.
Not even close to being in your favor.
Let's see what this does. Nice.
Okay.
Rerolls all tokens to the right. Doubles tokens to the right. Well, we're going to need to go ahead and bump that, I think. And... I would consider re-rolling this.
Yeah.
I would also... I wonder what happens if you flip sides on a concealed token. Does it show you what's on the other side, or is it still concealed? Kind of doesn't matter either way, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's re-roll this.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, huge.
Great for you.
Okay, let's just leave it there. Wow, and that's even a white one?
Yep. Oh, that's it. Oh,
GG,
almost.
Burger Gal. Burp. Gross, don't burp. +1 swap every 3 turns? That's not very good. Swapped tokens reveal. Okay, so that answers my question from earlier.
Yeah.
First ability per fight is free.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, hold on. We can get more viewers.
Wow.
I'm over this bit. Whoa! Time Kid. Whoa! That is a spooky looking guy.
Yeah, I think I saw him in Mythmash, actually.
No, I think you're probably right. Watch out when using swaps against Time Kid. Swaps may not always go in the... Oh. Awesome. Love that.
The swaps just randomly... What's the thing? What does it say?
25%
chance you swap randomly. Cool. Cool.
So I'm going to go like this.
I will say with Time Kid, because there's 4 random tokens, the odds are now back in your favor a little bit more. It's only a 55% chance of a black token appearing. So.
Mm-hmm. Let's flip sides on this. Unfortunate that it destroyed both of my sheep, but...
Still a little win.
Yeah, we take those. Okay, so it will resolve this bomb before it resolves the wolf.
Correct.
So I think what this means is... we need to re-roll this. Jeez, okay. Well, can't win them all. And I think I'm tempted to just do that again. Let's try it again. Not much better, but a little better
than it was. Yeah.
Could destroy this random column.
Yeah.
I think that's going to leave us... we have 2 sheep. He has 1. And then these 2 are mysteries. I think that's a risk worth taking. So let's destroy this. Okay, nice.
Nice.
all right sheep to black. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter if there's 2 of those. We're just kind of cooked this round, I think. Not a lot we can do here.
Yeah, I mean...
You can swap him up.
Yeah, that gets you at least 1 guaranteed one, and you can flip a 1.
Guess we might as well. Let's just see what it does. Yeah. Well, we're waiting on some cooldowns to come back up, so... I think all we want to do this round is...
let it be.
I think that.
Yeah.
See if our 1 known sheep. Oh, nice, nice.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
All without using any abilities. Tokens to the left. Let's flip that. And let's end.
Yeah, smart.
Okay. Not mad with that. Gosh.
It's an interesting one.
Start like this. Could use both of our shifts to move this all the way over, but don't feel like that's that helpful. I think let's just let it ride.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, not the best outcome. Huh. Okay, here's what we're gonna do here.
Okay. Nice. Very smart.
Let's shift this first. Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll flip it.
All right.
Although in hindsight, I should have just flipped this to a white sheep, because this could have been a black sheep anyways. Well, I guess we stop this from hitting my white sheep over here, and maybe this is another white sheep. So actually, I know what I'm doing.
I never did it for a second. Oh, yeah. Good round for you.
Oh yeah. Time Kid's going down.
Oh boy.
All right.
This is a yucky looking round.
Yes. So we're for sure blowing up this column.
Yeah.
I think we re-roll this.
Yeah. Oh.
Awesome.
You stand a fighting chance now.
Yeah, I do, yeah. We're also just going to shift this that way. Yep. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's the victory.
GG. All right, let's play one more of these, and then...
I think there literally is only one more level left. So.
Oh, okay, perfect.
See that like little dipper in the top right? That's showing all the levels.
Looks like there's maybe 2 left. Night Terror. Reroll and reveal all tokens. Blue light destroy all hidden tokens. +2 swaps when used.
These are all pretty good in their own way.
Yeah, Night Terror seems like my favorite. Okay, here we go. Caffeine cup.
All the cups of coffee. Too close to bed.
That's a lot of coffee.
He's got a new ability
I do be
too,
doing that.
With your teeth. I don't know what that is. Your retainer? Only 2 abilities is allowed per turn. Wow.
Okay, well, this seems like a no-brainer. We're going to re-roll all tokens.
Yeah.
Because that's a pretty bad look for me. Still not super... He does have a 65% chance of making them black anyways.
Jeez Louise.
I know, right?
That coffee before bed is no joke.
Nope, they don't mess around. Let's... Gosh, okay, so I want to use apnea. Could swap this here, destroy 3 black tokens.
Yeah.
I would rather... Nah, I think that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, now it's just a neutral round. Nothing happens.
Oh, +1 for me.
Oh, never mind. My number was off.
It's so hard for me to count these. I keep trying to do it, but I don't know why. It's hard to count. Counting is hard. Okay. We do want him to hunt this.
Yeah.
Don't like this. Why don't we roll over this row? Okay.
Better than it was.
Yeah, we're off to a pretty good start here. I could see... Oh, man, this only two actions per round really puts a damper on my cooldown ability. I think let's just flip sides on one of these. And end turn. Oh. Okay, well, still pretty good. I think we want to go like this. Cooldown. Apnea. End turn. Shift. I think that's just game. Heck yeah. Okay, well, if there is one more after this, we have to finish it out.
Yeah, just finish it out.
Lock scale for 1 turn. Oh. That doesn't seem that good. Adds 2 wolves. Destroys a token.
There are 2 wolves inside of you. Both of them have a cooldown of 3 turns.
What the heck is this big being? Brain being. Okay. Looks like there are dice tokens. What? Multiple black sheep at a time.
Whoa.
Flip sides always add up to 7, so flipping a 6 will become a 1. Flipping will be a 6. Okay.
That's crazy.
Have you gotten this far?
No, never.
Sheesh. Okay. Well, I would love...
I mean, you could theoretically just apnea that whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like the best way to go about this. These are all going to get hunted.
Yeah.
Well, let's just flip one of these.
Yeah, and then it becomes a win for you no matter what.
Yeah. Gosh. Well, this seems like a... Well... I was gonna say we Night Terror this, but this wolf is hunting all of that. This wolf is hunting all of that.
Yeah.
I think let's just roll over.
Yeah.
See what that does for us. Pretty good.
Not bad.
Pretty good.
I take that. That's still a win.
Since we don't have any cooldowns to worry about anymore, we can use this snore. Might as well use this snore on destroying one of these. And oh, let's call that the turn. +2.
Nice.
Very good. Okay. So first thing we want to do is this. That might be all we want to do.
That's pretty good.
Might as well use flip sides on this, I guess.
Oh, well, that's kind of... Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Could destroy this column if we're worried about it being black sheep, but I'm kind of okay just taking the risk.
Yeah, you still win, so...
And there's more white sheep anyway, so yeah, it's just going to be game.
Wow, there it is.
Okay. Blast.
Wow, stop overthinking your sleep and just go do things when you have energy.
Excellent advice. I think I will.
And there it is. Beautiful suction cup feet. I think you've beaten it.
All right.
Yeah, there it is. There's the game.
That is, what's this game called?
Pillow Fight.
Pillow Fight. That's Pillow Fight, everybody. Yeah, I am very intrigued by the mechanics at play here. Yeah, I think I would like to put together some kind of a 2-player version of this.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's worth reaching after the creator and asking them, if it's all right to use their concept for a 2-player version, and
yeah,
if the thing goes far enough into it, if you would like to see a physical version of it be made, if that's how things end up working.
Yeah, a lot to think about here. I like it. I think we're onto something. I think we might be seeing more of this game or something like it in the future on stream.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I think that's as good a place as any to stop. So why don't we?
Agree. Yeah.
Why don't we call it a day here? Yeah. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Hope you all had fun. I know I did. Got a lot done. We had some big announcements up at the stream. Oh, I should do the announcements again in case anybody tuned in the second half and missed those. So run through them all once again. First of all, we're monetized now. Let's go! Very exciting. You will see ads. Not quite as exciting. I don't know. I think there's nothing I can do about that. But a little bit more exciting is that you can use that subscribe button right below the stream to subscribe to my channel. You get a few things for that. You get some custom badges, and eventually there will be emotes, and eventually I also want to work on some cool other little bonuses to throw subscribers. And mostly, don't even feel like you need to subscribe unless you have an Amazon Prime membership and are not using your Twitch Prime sub for anything else, in which case you should absolutely. Why not, right? It's free money. So definitely do that. Second big announcement is that Mythmash and Draft Duel early copies arrive here tomorrow. Very hype. So we are definitely going to have a look at those on Friday. This is the full final boxed version of the game, assuming that everything looks the way that it's supposed to. Once I see these, I give the factory the green light, and they make the rest of them, and they get them here very soon. That's basically today. It's about as close as it gets to today when you think of it in terms of days. I also have a big box of Gen Con games arriving on Friday. So we're going to have a look at those on Friday as well, assuming they get here in time. Arcs is among them. Just so much exciting stuff, guys. And there was one other thing too, but I'm blanking on it. Oh yeah, the website. Yeah, if you want to download Battleground States or Mythmash Chrono Clash, and very soon even more games, you can head on over to sp1cy.com. Click the demos button up at the top, and it'll take you to a page where you can download the print and play files for all of those. Tabletop Simulator files will be coming soon as well. I want to work on that, but for now it's just print and play. So that is going to do it for me today. Thank you, Arl, for joining me. I appreciate you,
of course,
playing and commenting and showing me Pillow Fight. That's pretty interesting, I would say. And we'll be right back here on Friday. Friday's going to be an awesome stream. We're going to play Cards with Shapes. I'm setting up a bunch of I've got some friends that are all going to join in. We got a whole lineup. We're going to do an unboxing at the start of it. So definitely you want to be here Friday. That's going to be an awesome stream. But until then, Thank you guys so much. It's going to do it for me. Peace out. Have a good one. See you again real soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.